I forgot you guys were in here. Focus. That'll work. What's up, guys? We're gonna do a little full day of eating. Right now, I'm gonna overlay what I have for breakfast this morning. So I just finished with my first client. It's about 6:50 in the morning. So when I ate breakfast about 2 hours ago, and obviously I'm not gonna feel like talking to a camera at 4:50 in the morning. So overlaying right now. Typically, when I have a super early morning, I just try to eat the breakfast that can get me out of the door the fastest. And so for that right now, that's gonna be 2 servings of Lucky Charms and a cup of 2% reduced fat milk. So I'm trying to stay lean and fit my macros. And then one of these like little protein bars, some kind of store brand, I forget, I think. But pretty good, would recommend. They taste like candy bars kind of. And then just 1 cup of black coffee just to get me going in the AM. Now that was actually like a perfect 600 calories for breakfast. So today's goal is gonna be 2,600 calories. Forget off the top of my head, but I believe that's about 350 carb, 160 something protein, and like some like 60 fat, give or take. Puts me somewhere, let's fix the light, there we go. Puts me something in there. But anyway, so that's how we started today. I'm about to eat a banana right now before I go into the office. Let me see if I can find this banana so I can show you this banana that I'm about to eat. Hashtag banana talk. So when tracking fruit, I pretty much just use the same exact thing every time, even though obviously the fruits are gonna be different sizes and you're eating like a different amount. I just don't wanna go through and weigh each individual fruit, especially when it's like a banana. Like what am I gonna do? Like unpeel the banana, weigh it, and then eat it later? Like, probably not. If I was prepping for a show or something, that'd be different. Prepping for something in specific, that'd be different. But as of right now, I'm just literally just put in a banana. And it's like 100 calories and they're all carbs, obviously. Vegetables, I don't even track vegetables. Like, you gotta like use the butter sometimes. If you use butter or something like that, obviously track that. But 9 times out of 10, I do not even track vegetables. And then with fruits, I'm very, very loose with it. Anyways, I'm headed to the office right now. I kinda got a lot of little things to do today as far as like clients go, and then a shift at the office and stuff like that. But anyways, I'm gonna take you through what I eat through the day. Maybe we'll do a little workout commentary, I don't know. But I'll see you in the next clip whenever I eat or something like that. Somehow I got a grande iced coffee with 2 Splendas and non-fat milk. What time to be alive. What's up, guys? All right, so we did Freebirds burrito, where I did a wheat tortilla, double white chicken. My drink almost just fell. I pretty much always do double chicken anytime I go to a place where you're like building your own thing, or double meat, whatever, like steak or chicken. I added some refried beans, which is something I don't typically do, but I was feeling a little on the edge today, you know? So, added some refried beans. Did the mixed cheese, tortilla strips, and lettuce, man, and that's money. And a large Diet Coke. This is like the large they give you in a movie theater, it's huge. I just love following If It Fits Your Macros so much because it gives me so much freedom. This fit pretty well. It's like 900,000 calories, something like that. I haven't put it in MyFitnessPal yet. Now, I could have gone to like In-N-Out Burger or something, which would have been awesome, but I would have blown all my fats for the day, which is fine. Just can't eat any for the rest of the day. And you know, I don't know what I'm having for dinner. I don't really know what the rest of my day looks like. I kind of wanted to leave that room open for my fats, but it's cool to have the option. So if you're someone who typically does like meal planning or just clean eating, I mean, I guess this is still kind of clean eating, but I definitely encourage you to try If It Fits Your Macros. It really takes kind of the, you know, this is gonna sound kind of dumb, but when it comes to bodybuilding and fitness and everything, food is a big stressor. Like, food is something that kind of stresses you out. It's like, when am I gonna eat? How am I gonna eat? How am I gonna hit my protein? X, Y, Z, you know, how am I gonna fit all these variables? But if you at least give If It Fits Your Macros a try, man, it's just nice. You know, obviously you still want mostly whole food. You still wanna get your micronutrients in, man, but I'll tell you what, it's a good life. I'm out here eating a burrito. Hell yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna have about 4 of these rice cakes before I go train right now. It's just a quick way for me to get some carbs. Come here, wanna say hi? Come here. Hello. Okay, it's just a quick way for me to get in some carbs, and there's a lot of food volume in here. So what food volume essentially means is it's just like you're eating a lot of food in comparison to the amount of calories you're eating. So like, best example I can give is like a salad with no dressing. If you eat like literally a big ass bowl of like lettuce, tomatoes, celery, you know, whatever, just tons of vegetables, or maybe even a couple of fruits, you're virtually eating like almost 0 calories for how much food you're putting in your body. So as an example, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 cakes in here. So at 50 calories a pop, it's gonna be 350 calories of carbs in here, which this is a good amount, you know, thing to fit in your body, especially considering it's pre-contained and I don't have to package it or anything. So next time you see me, we'll be doing a workout commentary. Transition. See you. Hey, what's going on, guys? AlexChrisMartin here. Gonna do a quick little voiceover for you. As you see, we're starting today's push day with 4 sets of 6 on the bench press. Now for this, I used 190 pounds, and man, that was really challenging. I've been focusing on trying to get my bench up, so I have been pushing it absolutely each week, pretty much just trying to add a set through each macro cycle, and then once I finish that macro cycle, go back around, add 5 to 10 pounds, and repeat. So moved on to the OHP here for 3 sets of 10. Now I'm really not able to go very heavy here, especially after pretty much gassing myself on the bench. So with the OHP, a lot of it is just technique work, trying to find that full range of motion for my shoulders. I think this is a phenomenal lift, and I found that if I take it out of my programming, my shoulders, I don't want to use the word shrink, but I definitely don't get quite as much activation, quite as much shoulder action going on, as opposed to macro cycles when I do have this lift involved. I think it's super great for shoulder and scapula health as well, really just getting through that entire range of motion. I really like to press directly up, drive my head through, helps me get every head of the shoulder involved. So shoulders have been a really big focus the past, I'd say about year or so of my training, and that's really where most of my push day volume has come from and has been mainly prioritized. Now, you saw me start with the bench earlier. While that's true, I think the bench is the best lift for pushing muscles, so either the flat bench or the incline bench. But as far as getting general development in all of your chest, shoulder, and tricep, I think that's the best place to go. However, everything after that, I pretty much prioritize shoulders first, so I'm getting most of my energy out there. I'm putting most of the effort from the workout into that. So did 4 sets of the dumbbell lateral raise. After this, just went on to a tricep extension machine. This is a machine that I really have taken for granted. Being at the same gym for the past few years, this is a phenomenal machine. I guess you could just call it a reverse preacher curl or something along those lines, but this is really a great machine because you are locked into place. You have no choice but to press through your hands. The only real wiggle room you have is flaring your elbows out, but if that's just one thing you can stay conscious of to keep those elbows tight and in line with your shoulders and your wrists, you're really going to get a lot of tricep activation here. Now with this, rather than pushing down with my palm, I more think about pushing down with the lateral part of my hand, really where my pinkies line up, and that really helped me get a full activation here, a full squeeze. After this, just went on to some good old Pec Dec. As you saw, I pulled the Pec Dec off a little bit weird there. I like to rotate my body fully just to be sure my shoulder's not in that awkward position when I pull it off here. Now, with the Pec Dec, just did 3 sets of 12 reps. Now, I did not get footage from every single lift today, otherwise this video would be probably a solid 12 to 13 minutes long, so we'll keep it right about where it is, and there'll be 10 minutes total. Please check the entire description for the entire workout, as you missed 1 tricep exercise and some push-ups and some abs. So anyways, guys, this is going to give you a general idea of what my volume's looking like right now, what my basic workouts are looking like. Hopefully you guys learned something, can apply something to your own training. I will see you in the next clip where I'm eating dinner and ending off the video. Alright guys, so my final meal on screen is going to be right here. It is 2 hamburger buns, 6.5 ounces of ground turkey made into turkey burgers. Put some ketchup and some lettuce on there that I didn't track, and then we just got like 125 grams of macaroni salad, which are calories and macros that I ballparked. So I ended up pretty much right on the dot, assuming all my ballparking is right, or at least in the right general vicinity of my macros. So that feels pretty good. I think I went a little bit over on fat, which is pretty typical because I try to keep it lower fat, but sometimes it's just not realistic, especially when I eat out quite a bit. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something. Hope you got some kind of idea of something to eat for your own full day of eating. But I'm AlexChrisMartin, and I'm going to see you in the gym.